What's up, YouTube? Guess what I got today for Ruby? My S550. I have the carbon fiber dashboard parts. Might seem minor to most, but to me, this is everything. This is not the stick-on aftermarket trash. No disrespect to anybody that uses that stuff or that have it. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it don't. But this is not a sticker. This is actually the Ford part, if that makes any difference. But I always say that I always use Ford parts for my car. I don't want any aftermarket unless it's going to be the exhaust. So I'm on my way right now to get this stuff put on. Well, I'm not gonna get it put on. I'm putting it on. Middle of a doggone snowstorm in April, but it'll be gone. So I'm about to pull Ruby out and we're gonna get this done. So I'm on my way up there. Let's get it. Let's get it. Be right back. All right, so I'm just walking up, just getting here to the storage unit. See our stupid weather we got in Michigan. It's actually snowing pretty freaking hard. Pretty hard. This is dumb, but it's not unexpected. You know, here in Michigan, we got crazy weather. And just like I tell everybody every year, after April 22nd or April 23rd, it usually will be like summertime. It's supposed to be 80 degrees on the 22nd here. Like I keep telling people, it's been like that my whole life. But anyway, we're here. Here's Ruby. Like I said, she's just been chilling, you know. Got all the badges black. I got the pony black. Can't really see it. It's black. That's a good thing that you can't see it. She's got her PPF done, so the whole front all the way up. So what's going to happen is, and I hate to do it like this, but I'm going to do it like this. Next spring, I'm gonna do the doors, both sides. And I'm just gonna keep going until the whole car is done. I don't drive this car enough for there to be damage in between my PPF installations. So by the time I get done, she'll all be totally covered, all PPF'd out, her pretty self. So, all right, let's start her up. And now, hold on, let me see how much room I got here. Okay, that's good, because we're going to be working here, the piece across, and I'm gonna have to move her over. I'm probably gonna have to, oh my god, I'm gonna have to back her up. I really don't want to, but as long as I'm not driving her in the rain, in the snow, it doesn't matter. She can get wet. It is water resistant. So yeah, okay, so pony on the floor. That is so sweet to me. Door already shut. It ain't gonna start. All right, Ruby, let's hear your voice. Start you up. Sing, girl. Woo! Okay, that was weird. Sing, girl. Love the way this thing looks. Never was really a fan of the Mustang. Like the 2015s, I really didn't care for them. I always thought they looked like Fusions, like a two-door Fusion. Go ahead, kill me for that, but I always thought that these cars looked like two-door Fusions. It never really hit me until this face. And I know a lot of people, some people don't like this face, but I think this is a little more aggressive than the pre-facelift, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. That's just what I think. I could be wrong, and I know a lot of you are going to tell me that I am wrong, and that's cool. But I think this looks more aggressive. This is this is what made me move from my Camaro over to this, and I really appreciate that look. That looks freaking sweet. So what we're gonna do is come over here. Ranger was clean yesterday. Kids leaving tickets, Sonic the Hedgehog tickets in my truck, all type of stuff. So yes, carefully take this in here, and we're gonna sit this down. And it's pretty though. Look at this. They don't even make this anymore. It's not even an option to even get that for the 2022 GT. It's not on there. It's been replaced with the ice white package. So you can't even get a carbon fiber option for the GT anymore. Look at these. So yeah, it's been replaced with the ice white. Now you can still get it with the GT500 for sure, but that's the only place that you're gonna get that. Replace it with the ice white. I mean, the white is sweet, man, but with my OCD, it'll never work. Never work. All right, shut the door. Man, I hate this snow. Jesus Christ, I need to move. I'm tired of it. I've been living here all my life, and I'm sick of it. So, all right, we'll be right back. Well, maybe, hold on. Let's see what we can do here real quick. I don't really have a lot of room, and I'm scared for my door right here. So, these pieces are all clipped in. And I don't want to be too rough with them, but oh, it's all plastic. No damage here. See, I actually built I build these cars, or the trucks actually, but I do this, so I know what I'm looking at here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's one clip loose. One side of it that's loose. There's another side. The pops just are the worst. They're the worst. Ooh. See? Alright, so it's all clipped in. But I do have like a 8mm bolt there. Pulls that out, and then this is all clipped in as well. So let's get that out, and then once I get it all out, I'll be right back. All right, I jumped a few steps, but so here now we got both pieces out. You hear her complaining. The lights are on because I took the switch out. So what it is, it's an 8mm, or it's a 7mm here. Take that bolt out and pop the clips, blah 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 blah. So here's the panel with the switch in it. The switch is in here by some tabs, like just this tab here. I'm trying to get it where I can actually show it. So here's a tab there, tab there, tab there, tab there. This got to come out of here and then go into the new one. So that's what I'm about to do now. So hold on for a minute. Be right back. All right, I know I'm moving fast, but it's only because I ain't got no hands to hold the camera and do this. But I think for the middle part, I'm going to try to stand my camera up inside the car somewhere and do this. But check it out. I finished the driver's side already. Quick, huh? Driver's side's in. There's a bolt here, 7mm. Tighten that up. Put the switch back in. Switch works. Yep. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. I was like, why does it sound like that? So, see, fit and finish is good. It's all clipped in. It's all clipped in. And actually it changes the whole look already. Like from that side, look at this. It already looks better. And like I said, it's not freaking adhesive. This is an actual piece. So I mean, you gotta spend money, man. You gotta spend money. You gotta, if you wanna, it's pay to play out here. And I'm not gonna play cheap when it comes to my car. So if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And then actually, I'm gonna try to do it myself too. That saves some money too. So let me squeeze in here and see if I can sit this camera somewhere. Here is the piece that I took out. You know, I don't really care for the look of this, but what I will say and what I will appreciate is that it actually is aluminum. It's not plastic. I knew it wasn't. Ford said that there wasn't, but I don't believe them all the time. But you can actually see where it's like wrapped around this piece of plastic. And then see here? It's actually wrapped around. It's actually on the plastic. It's a piece of aluminum that's curved around there. It's pretty sweet. I may sell it. I don't know. It depends on who needs it and what I can get for it. I don't know. So let me try to stand this camera up, and once again, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got to film the rest of this on my iPhone because I can't figure out why my GoPro just decided to just stop working in the middle of my installation. So what we have, I got this part out and reinstalled the carbon fiber. Had to pull the switch, put the switch back in, this piece, reconnect it. There's a 7 mil right here. Tighten this part down here, and then clip this on. It's all held on by clips. I got the center piece out. There's no bolts. It's just a if you have the performance pack with the 2 gauges here, there's a connector, and that's it. It's all clips. So I got the gauges out. So now over in the truck over here, I'm about to reinstall the gauges into the carbon fiber part. And I gotta pull, you gotta pull these the vent bezels, I'm sorry, the vent bezels out of the old one and reinstall them into the new one. They're just held in by clips also. It's just clipped in. Once you got all that done, you come back, you put it back on. So give me a few minutes. I'm gonna do all that and I'm gonna clip this bad boy back in, and I'll be right back. Okay. Yep. All right, I'm back. This is kind of the awkward install, man. I'm like all over the place here. I'm in my truck right now because I had to get these vents out. So like I was saying earlier, the way that these come out, same in any car. My Camaros came out the exact same way. It's 4 tabs. You don't count these tabs because these are the ones that release this metal bezel. So if you want to change, because the bezel in the GT350, I think, and the GT500, I think they're a darker color. So if you want, you can actually change this to the GT500's shade. So that's these. It should be 4 of these. But if you want to take this out of this piece, the instrument panel, there's 4 other ones, the big ones. And they have this raised clip here. So what you do, kind of get your fingers on them. You can almost get all 4 at the same time. And you push them in till it drops below the tab on here. And you push them out. And actually, if you could look here, where am my finger at? See this blue is tape there, and that tape prevents this from rattling around and making an awful noise in the car. So, and then also they are the size. See how it's bigger at the top than it is at the bottom? The fat part here is the top. You know, you can't really go by this because they turn. So it's bigger on the top than it is on the bottom. if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. Yep. So what we're gonna do, carefully grab this. See, I got the gauges back in. The gauges are in with these 4 stars. And they come out and you see the connector right there. So yep, these are Ruby's gauges. So with the registers, now they just clip back in. So actually I was wrong. But that's why I'm glad that I look at things. So let me retract that statement. The big part goes on the bottom. And I know this now and I'm looking at it because you see how it's fat down here and then up here is real tiny. The area is smaller. Yeah. That's why you should always look, and I was wrong. So, whew. Fat side goes down. So when you put this in here, it's oriented right here. And we're gonna go in, push it in from the front. And you can line up these tabs. Like I said, the big ones, these big tabs are the ones that release the vent from here. So once you kind of got it where it needs to be, all you would really have to do is just push this in here. So let me get what I'm saying right here. You gotta have patience with this, because if you don't, you can break these tabs and then either you'll have a rattling vent or you will have broken clips, and I really don't want any broken clips. So I'm about to pull this back out. We're gonna look at it again. So you see these fins? They correspond to this little area right here. It's like a locator. Now, you guys can laugh at me if you want, but this is my first time doing this on a Mustang. I've done the Camaro, which was easy. See how it goes in now? Which was easy. This is easy too. So don't listen to what I'm saying there. This is easy too. It's just that you got to look at it and see what you're doing here, so you don't screw this up. So that's how that goes. So you need to push on them to make sure that they do, or it did, lock into place. Can you imagine driving this thing and your stuff just fall out? And then you got to explain to somebody, well, you know, I did that myself, man. I did it. And they're going to look at you like, you idiot. You should have took it somewhere. But see, me, I can't take my car anywhere. I mean, I'll take it to the dealer if I absolutely have to, but like I said, my OCD, man, I can't. I barely want them to do an oil change on it. So we'll go for the second one. The first one looks like it's in properly, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna double check it before I get ready to go and reinstall this into my baby over there. Once again, we have these locator fins, and they go in to these points in here. And if I'm not being thorough enough, or showing enough, once you get this apart, you'll see it, how it goes in. I mean, it only goes in it only goes in one way while I'm taking this back out and putting it in the right way. It only goes in one way. Trying to find the skinny piece. The skinny part looks like it's up top. only go in one way. You got locators here that make sure that you have this in a certain way. It's only going to go in one way. It's dummy proof. While I'm pushing on that extremely hard, there we go. It actually stopped snowing. Wow, I'm just noticing that. Jeez. About time. Maybe I can sneak Ruby out for a minute and do this the right way with her outside instead of leaning all the way across the doggone interior of the car. Looking like an absolute idiot. Success. Everything's back in the way it's supposed to be. The vents are in. They work. Yep, nothing binding them up. They're in the way they're supposed to be. Gauges are back in. So what I'm about to do now is I'm about to move this truck since it's not snowing anymore. I'm gonna pull her out and we're gonna reinstall this. All right? Jesus. We gotta hurry up, man, because I'm doing this terribly. So give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. Like I said, patience, right? So, what's happening here, I can't get this to go back in. The reason I can't get this to go back in is because I'm stupid. See the flat? This is flat. This has got to turn. Because in the car, the shape of the holes that comes into here, the duct that comes into here, is shaped like this, but the flat spot is on the bottom. So in kindergarten, you learn that you can't put a square in a circle, huh? Yep. So let me remove my glasses here. And let me show y'all how to take these out. Again. Squeeze. I got one out to release. I think the second one is out. Just push the tabs in, and you can push this. You can push this out. But that little tape is actually doing its job. It's keeping it in here. There we go. Come on out, baby. So what we're gonna do, it's gotta rotate. It's got to rotate. Let's put those locator fins back where they go and push this in. So look, it actually went in easier this time than what I did last time. Patience. We squeeze the tabs. Find the tabs. Squeeze them. Press them in. That's one. Let's get this one on the side. This whole side didn't come out. And that's probably why it doesn't fit right. Because I was looking at it as it was going in, and I'm like, it just don't look the same. But patience is what you gotta have when you're doing this. And when you're doing this, you gotta make sure, and you should be looking at it as you're taking it out. You know, I know better. I'm just too excited, overly excited. I'm just doing this. The weather got me thrown off. So I was actually right the very first time I did this, because I said that these things only go in one way. So when I put them in the first time, there was a little bit of a struggle trying to get these to line up and seat and all that kind of stuff. But when you got them in the right way, they just pop right in. So it's a bunch of clips. See the clips? The clips go back in where they came from. You plug the connector in and you just push this bad boy on. So let me go put this on, and then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when it's on. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me a minute. All right, I'm done. After all these breaks in the video. All right, start her up. Oh, watch your wipers. I don't like driving my car in the rain or wet weather. Call me a punk or whatever, but that's just what it is. So look, it's all in. Ruby has the carbon fiber dashboard now. The option that Ford would not put on the performance pack for some stupid reason. So let's make sure the gauges work. They work. Seeing over here, this works. Lights off, lights on, and it's in. Okay. That's the install. So I hope I didn't confuse you guys by taking it off and putting it on. Let me pull my car back in here, because I hate that it's getting wet like this. I know it's water resistant. It's waterproof. You know, it is a car. It can get wet. But I'm just crazy like that, and I don't like my car dirty. She's going to be dirty now. But it's fine. She'll get a bath. But once again, that's it. I hope I can be some kind of help, but that's how to do it. And yes, I do my own work. I do it, and you should too. It's not hard, especially stuff like this. It's not hard. Somebody would have charged you $400 to do that. That's crazy. So, all right, I will get with you guys a little later. Thanks for joining me. Hit that subscribe and that bell. I'm gonna try to get some more videos up on a regular basis. When our weather clear up, I'll be able to get out here and really get into it. Okay, I'll holler. See ya.